we're trying to actually explain in terms of the abilities. You can look for yourself. Makes our job a lot easier. Also takes over
in the future we won't need to say anything. It will just be, all of it will be in the tool.
That's right.
The tool will just start communicating as well. It will cap us.
Yeah, AI will take over one day. I think we agree on this. You could be the leader of that. S4 pushing out that bot lane. As you can see the steering chains here. I don't think that Alliance wants to push 2K network lead.
Dire structures are fortified.
As looks like BKB just about to be finished on Carl.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the go time for each respective team? Because we have the Blink Dagger on S4. We don't have the Blink quite yet on Cuckoo. He went for the Helm, which we've been seeing a lot in this tournament.
Like you said, Dagger is coming out to Magnus.
Okay, so it's on its way. Great.
He does have the dagger.
But what's the go time?
T1's timing is really, really strong right now, actually. They got dagger, BKB, as well as the Deso on Wraith King. So there are a lot of plays opening up for them right now. Looking for the bottom tier 1 tower and maybe even finding a fight would be great. And Roshan, perhaps. Wraith King, pretty good hero at killing Rosh. So, especially this item build. Alliance, what do they have coming up? So Morph is going to get the Scotty.
Skewer back from Cuckoo.
Oh, he's dead.
Continue your thought, please.
Yep, so Scotty coming up on Morph. Ember is going Kaya Sanj with brown boots. Not sure how good that's going to be in this game for Limp, but obviously he is very far behind the Lina, so perhaps you just need to get a little bit creative with which direction you go in. And those are pretty much the big items. FNG only 300 away from a Blink, as a matter of fact, so maybe he can get that too. As 5 Lion, that's around 18 minutes, pretty good.
Now it looks like T1 will finally get this tier 1 bot.
Tower is under attack.
LSA is going to connect. There's a Fiend's Grip from afar as Blade finishes off Nico, baby. Hanskin trying to take out the tower, but it's very healthy.
For lack of a... That seemed a bit naive, almost. It's obvious from our perspective with the vision that we have, but you're pushing the top tier 1 tower with only Snapfire protecting you, not something like a Blink Sand King that can instantly grip there or counter the Lina. T1 weren't really showing that to inspire you with the confidence to go.
Top tower is under attack.
I think Alliance bit over a little bit more than they could chew there. And yeah, what did T1 affect? Only really Fiend's Grip. Liquid Blade is low cooldown. That's going to be ready again. They still have RP. I think if you're T1 and you find this double damage rune here, you're like, all right, let's just go Roche.
Yep.
Your team fight is available, so.
And we're going to have a smoke from Alliance. We'll see if they find a kill here. Sleight of Fist going to dodge some spells from Carl.
Oh my
23
God.
Savage jumps in, and it's going to be a very quick kill on the Hanskin. In the meantime, Epicenter goes up, but there's the RP to counter it. And T1 for themselves and taking basically no damage in this engagement.
Yeah, 23 Savage almost one-shot a Snapfire with Dalian.
Double damage as well.
They even
nightmare. Does get off the attribute shift though. Wow. Yeah, double damage still there for 23 Savage, and into the Roach Pit they go. T1 starting to run away with things.
Yeah, this is starting to get really ugly. They're just flat out outclassing Alliance right now. These last 5 minutes have not been pretty. They kind of equalized the early game Alliance did after having a tough lane mid, but haven't really been able to find much momentum from Limp on the Ember Spirit. And the games we've seen Ember win in this tournament have largely been off. You know, you get out of lane, either you do very well or you at least stay afloat, and then the team sets up moves for you. Your hero is very high tempo and can do a lot, but it just hasn't really been the case for Alliance here. So you see this smoke getting broken, rather. Boom! Not broke. Okay,
yeah, that's a lot of damage.
They even find Limp bottom here in the picture-in-picture bottom right. Not sure if our observer, but
his dead body somewhere.
We can pinpoint the position of the corpse.
I mean, he's specifically having a pretty rough game. 8K net worth versus the 10.5 from Lina.
Hanskin. Good ward placement. He will get some info and actually survive this, perhaps. He's going on quite the walk.
Yep, LSJ, Carl, trying to find more TPs from Alliance are coming in, but the double burrow strike S4. BKB popped by Carl though, and FNG is just going to go down. Trying to find some sort of collateral kill here. Whitemon's just going to nightmare him, and 23 Savage in the vicinity, completely surrounded as Nico, baby. And 4 dead for Alliance, although technically Ember died quite a while before that. Hanskin, the last remaining member for now, attempting to TP, will be fine. And T1 just dominating this game, this best of 3. And again, if you're just joining us, this is an elimination series.
Yeah, crucial there, right? They go for the tower dive. S4 with a very good TP and Sandstorm double stun, but where's the follow-up? The other heroes just aren't in position. The way this starts is as a 10-second dive on Snapfire. They're taking so long to get in behind the tower, and you need more resources there. Like, if you want to take this fight, you need all the key heroes ready. You know you're behind in the game. You're not going to win fights 3v5. So either you bring the whole cavalry or you just drop it and lose a hero there. But Alliance tried to do a bit of both, and that's just not going to cut it at this level. They're doing a great job at administering their heroes, bringing them all around together, finding the team moves. And, I mean, it's easy to say what Alliance have to do. It's a lot harder to do it.
Yeah, as you can see, the win probability greatly in favor of T1 as expected after getting off to this really fast start.
Yep. Gabe Newell's favorite hero used to be Sand King, as we've talked about before.
That is true. That's the 6%. Oh, okay. Right through Savage. Yep, easy kill for him again. All right, that is a big kill for Alliance onto Carl. That's exactly what they need here. Unfortunately for them, 23 Savage still applying pressure to the tier 2 mid.
Yeah, it's gone.
And it's just gonna go down. Aegis hasn't even been claimed yet. Oh wait. Yeah, it has.
This item on Wraith King is so good. Brigand's Blade, the neutral. Because your first hit does damage that you immediately get into the threshold where it starts mattering really quickly. Crazy good. Okay, trivia.
Huskar.
Trivia.
Huskar's the answer.
Trivia after this fight.
All right, we got. That's not much of a fight. FNG's dead. Nico Baby waveforming to safety. 23 Savage and company not going to pursue any further.
You sure
about that? Okay, he gets a Fiend's grip off. This will be another T1. Nope, Starbreaker not able to remnant it away for now. S4 taking so much damage will just be brought down to the right clicks alone. Whitemon finally dies. Such a pesky Bane elemental. And Alliance getting some trades here.
Yeah, that's pretty good for Alliance given that the kill Nico Baby gets 2 actually. He gets Cuckoo as well as Whitemon, so it's going to make some item progression here.
Yep.
Eyeing up a Linken's, this doesn't feel like a very strong build to me, just because like you're going to have these, but you don't have that massive combo play with, say, a Sand King when you go Ags, or some massive damage output from an E-Blade. So I'm just worried that the damage isn't going to be there when T1's heroes get a little bit bigger. That's going to be my main concern.
Is this one of those instances where when you're behind you want to take more risks to try to get back into the game, and going Linken's just feels too safe almost?
It's the thing, you know, I love to say this, you're playing not to lose rather than playing to win. And playing not to lose in this day and age in Dota rarely works in my experience. And you need to go for the, let's say you have 15 with a play, right? If it chance you have, you take it even though the odds are terrible. Because the alternative is even worse, which is you don't go for it and then you just lose by default. And that is something I think, you know, not that we're going to be talking a lot about public games or anything, but I think that's a mentality that people are not particularly good at adapting to in their public games, is that if you're far behind, hiding away is not a winning strategy, pretty much ever, unless the enemy team is going to throw in your base.
Which happens.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the level of play, right?
Pubs than in pro play, though, right? So
it depends on the level of play, of course, but yeah, sometimes you just got to take the risk, even if the odds aren't good. And Carl will be spotted up by S4. Well, who found who, actually? Yeah,
that's a good question. FNG jumps in. There comes a Solar Guardian, though, and just like that, T1 is here in numbers. FNG sack to the gods here as S4 gets horn tossed and likely will be brought down next. So 2 quick kills for T1, and Alliance get out of dodge, but Handskin got it out. 20 Savage. Yeah, his